live from the command center of the JW Solar USA. Folks, this is what we have today. I know you guys, probably some of you guys remember, some of you guys newcomers can't remember what it is. We have a combiner, a breaker box, and a load center. This is one of my invention, and this is what I started with, and keep on doing it. You guys been seeing a lot of videos. Go back to my old videos, you will see exactly what this thing has done with my system. Look at that. So let me bring it closer. You see right there. Dun dun dun. I know, Cedric, you're gonna be excited about this, and some of my viewers. And Cedric wanna see a video of these and trying to get all the old machines, the old system used to run at the command center, and he wants to see make a clip or video how things started from my starting all the way to the position I'm at right now. But it's hard to put all those clips together, since I started with the grid-tie systems, and back in the day, the GTI, the old school, until I progressed to this. But today is not the topic. We're looking for breakers here that I thought on the last video that we ran out of breakers. I can't find breakers anymore. So I was thinking that's kind of slowed down my process of building the new transition for the E-panel. So I mentioned that in my last video, just before this one. If you're watching this, go back and watch the video before this one, and you will see the serious videos I made. So this is the command center, part of the command center that was there. I still have the lightning arrestor there, and this is just a cheap meter I was using for my battery monitor, battery capacity tester. It can go 12, 24, 36, 48, and 60 volts. It's a good machine. It's not 100% accurate, but it does the job. It's a kind of thing you can control from the back, program it. And it's a cigarette USB charger I set up for this device before. It's an on and off for it. It has a LED indication here. There's an on and off switch here for the battery meter switch, which is for this guy here, and switching this one is gonna turn on. I set up all this, a key to that, and this is for the USB charging. It has illuminates from here, blue. It goes about 5 volt, 3 amps. It can do on a cell phone, whatever charging is faster. And this is a PV input. You can read how kilowatts or watt hours, and amps. It stores all the way, and this should show you the capacity, the battery meter, what comes out from the battery. So this is the old box, guys. Know a lot of you guys excited, but that's not the thing. Let's go look for breakers inside this box. Let's see if we have something in my mind. Just told me I might probably have some breakers in here. So stay tuned, and we are entering this box. It's not gonna be all in depth inside, but just focus on the breakers, because I have a video that's gonna be coming related to Cedric request. I'll see what I can do. So I'm kind of busy, man. You guys know that. Stay tuned. At the corner here, you guys used to see I have a breaker. This one needs to be for the outback, that turns the outback, the main inverter shut off. You know how you turn the breaker, and that's for Blue Seal. And I have another one here. This one was inside that box too. So it's a 100 amp that used to cover for 100 amp that used to cover for the Magnum. Used to be the Magnum. That, you see that it has a lever here for braking. When you push this thing, pops right away. Okay, waterproof, 48 volt, and these are all the components that used to be in there. And guys, like I said, I'm gonna take you in. This box was built, you know, customized by JW Solar USA. And just before we get into wanna get so much expensive about stuff, you have to learn how to improvise things. Let's get in. All right, let's get in. All right, guys, this is what we're gonna concentrate on right now, not the guts and everything about this, because we're not talking about the entire box. We're looking for breakers. So on my video, you guys, I was telling you guys I was looking for an 80 amp breaker, but I think unfortunately here we can't even find an 80 amp breaker at all for the Outback FlexMax 80. What I've seen here, I have a 2 amp. That's gonna be for the shunt, for the battery monitor kit I used to use there for the Magnum or for the Outback FNDC. And I have a 15 amp and I have a 30 amp. Some of these are just storage. And I have a 50 amp and a 63. A 63 here can go with my Midnight Classic 250. 63 amps. So I got one here, which is if I want to incorporate for Midnight Classic, so I have a 63 amp right there for the Classic 250. Okay, so 63 amps. Then a 100 amp right here for the PT 100. So either or, I have that. So I don't still have a 80 amp breaker here, guys, unfortunately. So let's check on the other box and see if we can end up finding a breaker here on my collection live at the command center of the JW Solar USA. Stay tuned, subscribe, like, and share to this video. Bye for now. After digging all my collection and just to see my old toolbox or whatever, I normally store all leftovers parts, that's the word, and end up finding one of these guys, the CB Electric. These are the same breakers that Midnight Solar buys. I think they buy these CB breakers from them and just put the logo. So if I come back here, take a look at them closely, then after that I'll do a comparison so you can see how, if they are not the same. They look identical because they're coming from Midnight, from this CB1 Electric. Here we go. So let's open up here. I remember buying a lot of breakers. So look what we have here. Unfortunately, again, we can't even get a 80 amp breaker for the Outback. That's too bad. I can't believe that, because this is becoming unbecoming. It's getting me frustrated. So guys, I thought I have enough of these, but these are for 250 volts DC. And look at the breakers, they're all the same, like the Midnight CB1. And these are rated for 250 volt DC, 2 poles in series at a 10 kVA. Okay, so a 10 kiloamps. So that's, see them, they're heavy duty. And guys, check this out. It's the same as the Midnight Solar thing. So this can work perfectly for my Midnight Classic 250. And this one can go all the way to that 300 volts. So they say trip at 19.5, which this one is rated at 15. Okay, so they can still go higher. So you can push this breaker to about 300 volts, it will trip. So the 300 volts is going to be mostly for the Outback, the FM 300 volt. These ones can still run that. Okay, but unfortunately, guys, I still have a lot of these, and you can see how it has the you can link them in parallel here, and see, that's the copper thing right here. So nothing. All right, let's check here and see what we have here. I think I have something wrapped here for some reason. I can't remember. Oh, okay. This is just a battery, a smart battery combiner, which is a MagnaSign. So you can combine batteries, but mostly this one works with a seal lead acid. I think I made a video of this before. It's look like a AGS, like automatic generator start for Magnum, but it's a smart battery combiner. So I think basically it's rated for the AGM battery, like RV. You can able to go about your stuff and combine the starting battery and the house battery. So you can tell it, and it will, you program this. I think I have a video on this. Check that. So 24 volts, you can do all kind of stuff. But guys, well, this is the problem. Unfortunately, we cannot find any breaker, so that means we have to go back and try to order some breakers here for the 80 amp charge controller. And I have some 60 for the FlexMax 60. And guys, this is what I've derived at. So I just want to talk about this today, and we cannot find no breakers. We have for PT100, definitely. We don't have for a Midnight Solar. We can get for 250. We don't have for the 200. With 200 is a 80 amp, is the same, because 200 is a 79 amps on a Midnight Classic 200, but you can use an 80 amp breaker. That's perfect. So the 80 amp 200. So if you're trying to look for a substitute of combining the breaker for combining charge controllers for FM80, and you can able to incorporate a classic 200 as well, if you just want to be in the 200 range. Okay, then you can use a classic 200, which is 79 amps, which is approximately 80 amp. So you can able to utilize that and get breakers if you have breakers for that, and you have a classic 150, whatever it is. No, classic 150, classic 200, and you have an Outback FM80. So you can able to use those 80 amp breakers on them. Okay. So this is what happened. We are not prepared for this. I suppose I already put them into a lot of install with other folks, or with my install. They might probably already have them. This is the thing. Well, I gotta let you guys go. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share to the video. Unfortunately, we can't find no breakers here. So we have to just order a new breaker, 80 amp breaker. I might probably order, trying to find, these guys been sending me a lot of offers for me to buy the CB1 electric. Don't buy the classic breaker or Midnight Solar. You can buy these guys thing. They work the same. They're all the same. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.